Alright, hello. Um, how's everyone doing? We are recording currently one day in advance. This episode will go up on Thursday. And today we're going to take on Sen's Funhouse. It's really not as horrible as I've been making it seem. It's just annoying if you don't know the way through it. That's about the best I can give you for that. First off, do not step on the raised one. It's a pressure plate that'll shoot arrows out that little slot right in front of us. But what you can do is use it to your advantage. That way you're not fighting two of these things at once. Now, they are super weak to... well, not super weak, but they are weaker to thrust attacks than they are slashes. Come up here. There's a soul for us. So, I don't know how well you can see on the stream, but straight ahead of us, beyond the pendulums of death, we have an enemy on the bridge, and then we also have one up there, kind of between the tusks of our helm. The one up to the right will shoot lightning at us. So typically, if you're gonna just come up and fight this guy straight up, first of all, it's a terrible idea because you're on a bridge. Secondly, if you are going to, should be done underneath the archway here, so that that guy cannot get you with the lightning. Gotta love the physics. Alright, and we're relatively safe from lightning guy until we come up here. So, a couple of ways to deal with him. The first being to equip our bow and just shoot him. Which actually doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Oh yeah, I figured we'd hit the wall on that one. I was gonna say, if you get lucky, the blades will block. Oh, wow, that does almost no damage. Okay, so we're gonna go with option 2. Option 2 being find what shield of ours has the best lightning block. Alright, so that's 60. 65. 75. Actually, we're still light enough that we can carry it, so we may just keep this as our regular shield for a little while. These ones are a little tighter together. Yeah, there was a pressure pad right behind him. Before we leave this area behind, we will go back to Andre. That way we can upgrade our weapon. We are going to switch back to this, just because the physical damage protection. And who says Dark Souls doesn't have a sense of humor? Now, we go up. Another lightning caster. Alright. And right here, we get another ring that I am apt to use, the Ring of Steel Protection, that boosts our physical damage negation. So now, I want to drop here, pick up the shuttle, drop here, and advance our quest with our friend.
Ah, where did you come?
Just make sure that you exhaust his dialogue.
I'm afraid I'm a bit. So here I sit, but who knows?
Okay. Do this just to be safe. Come down here, go up again. Hide here while that ball comes down. Alright, then we go this way. So, as you see, there's an enemy right there. Be careful going through here, there's another pressure pad right there. You can avoid that by moving to the side. And that's the danger of this right here. Alright, if you're fast enough, which we should be just barely, do that. Alrighty. So first, we're going to push this lever to go this way. That's going to break a wall down there. Through that wall is where we will find Logan. The only hiccup is that we do not have the key to free Logan yet. Okay. So, now that that's taken care of, we're going to kick it back that way. We're going to go over here for, quite frankly, a terrible idea. Oh, yep. Okay. Now, normally it's advised you go the other way here. This is where we encounter our first mimic. It's got, obviously, basic swings. It's got kicks. It does have a grab attack that, really gives you a violent lifectomy. just wait for that ball to come down. Actually, we'll wait here for a little bit in general. Why didn't that ball go in the hole? There we go. Maybe it did. I always thought it just needed 2. Maybe it needs more. There we go. Never mind the beef jerky appearance. Alright, there's that wall broken. Pick up the covetous gold serpent ring. That ring boosts our item discovery. Oops. So now we'll be able to go back this way. So typically Dark Souls punishes you for charging into a situation without, taking the time to assess it. Here it does the opposite. Them spikes up there are not friendly. And if you take too long getting off the elevator, it will pull you right into them. We can't go this way. It does not open from this side. So, come back up here. This path is just where we came up. This way doesn't really go anywhere. Eventually we will be down on that walkway. Watch out for the pressure pad there. Okay. Go this way. Alright, first we come to the right. I wouldn't advise falling down that. Just doesn't seem like it's a brilliant idea to me. Next. I'm gonna go this way. This guy. And yes, we are currently trapped between the two of them. That was not my brightest move, but we'll be okay. We'll create some distance. Have some life juice. And we're all good. I don't remember if I mentioned this before or not, so if I did, I'm going to say it again. The Cobra ones have got a grab attack that is not nice. That's the best way to explain it. It's surprisingly damaging for what they are. Okay. So now, up here, we've got another Cobra, more pendulums. Best advice is to slot on... Actually, they're probably up this way. Our fire bombs. Oops. There we go. problem solved. Okay. While these don't do a whole lot of damage, the issue with getting hit by them is the drop, because they will knock you off whatever pathway you are on. Watch out for the pressure pad. Alright, and then when you come up here, we kind of have to book it. Let's go this way, this way, this way. Fall off this, and here is our bonfire. We'll rest just because we have not unlocked the shortcut of Sun's Fortress yet. We'll come this way, and we're right back here. So it's not a bad little loop. You don't want to stand in one place too long in this area, because there is a dude throwing them giant rocks at you. More large titanite, that should be enough to get our sword plus 10. And this is one of the guys that we fought in the Undead Parish. Oof. His bark is significantly worse than his bite, so there's not a lot to be concerned about. Yeah, see, even when he lands a hit on us, it's not that bad. Up here is our friend Ricard. Get that from him. The way you tell chests if they're mimics or not is based on the chain. If the chain curls to the back, not a mimic. If the chain is forward, then yeah, it's a mimic. I say that, and then the one in the fortress actually didn't have a visible chain at all. In those instances, feel free to give him a test swing. Your weapon bounces off, chest. Your weapon does damage and it sprouts arms and teeth, mimic. Alrighty. So, now we're going to continue on. Just a heads up on this walkway here, they can hit you with the giant fire bombs. And one of our old friends, a Balder Knight. You don't really want to attack them when they're in that pose. A little bit of a bad idea. And it's entirely pointless to come out this way. But other than just making sure he doesn't follow us. These are the shortcut, but we don't have the cage key quite yet. So we're going to make progress and go up. Over. over. And that, right there, with the big axe, is the boss of the area. We are not going to tango with him quite yet. There is nothing important this way yet. So we're going to go up here. And, yeah, pick a fight with a giant. These guys have a lot of health. Stay back, behind. Do not get caught by the stomps. And problem solved. That was the guy that was throwing crap at us. Who would have hit us when we were down there. Alrighty. So, now we're going to go back down. And I don't advise sprinting on this. For what I feel like should be obvious reasons. Because fall damage is not very forgiving. Okay. Then we're going to go here, make that leap. And this guy in the corner is a merchant. To hopefully have enough to actually buy an armor set off of him that we could get for free later, but it's a good armor set. And, I mean, it kind of looks funny, but so be it. Should have enough. If you miss the large Titanites, you can also buy them off of him as well. This armor set is what we are buying from him. Perfect.
Try and make something of you, but nothing will.
Okay. And we're going to slot it on. Wow, I'm actually shocked that the boar's helm is better than that. So we're gonna stay with the fanged boar helm. That weighs the same as what we just had on. This is a little heavier, but significantly stronger. And again, a little heavier, but significantly stronger. And because I'm curious, okay, we're at 42, which if we take this off, adds well over half of our equip load. So to wear this for now, we do need to keep Havel's ring on. And we're gonna go down here. And this is that walkway that I told you we'd eventually come to. And that was the wind-up for the grab that they do. Here is the cage key. Just because that jump gives me anxiety, we're going to do this. Actually, there's a way this way we can go. Just making sure there's nothing important. Another Boulder Knight. Use Titanite shards when we don't need them. Why you kicked, I do not know. And the flame stone plate ring. So fire resistance. That message is wrong. There is... If you want to take on that other giant, you can. Just like if you want that item down there, the best advice is to jump to that ledge there, and then down. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. Actually, I don't think this guy's going to follow us anyway. Yep, I was right. Alrighty. There's that. And we have unlocked the shortcut of Sen's Fortress. Sometimes that guy's just stupid and walks off. Below us, there are, I believe, 2 Titanite demons down in the pit. You can see one of them there. For me, personally, they are not worth the fight. But I never use boss soul weapons, really. Okay. Ouch. Alright. Take care of them. And now we are going to run back to this bonfire, because even though the other one is closer, when we rest at this one, we are given 10 Estus. Honestly, I don't think we'll even be using a single Estus against the boss. We're also going to convince Andre to upgrade our Uchi after we give him the Divine Ember. Oh, we need one more to get to plus 10. Well, we'll probably just go buy that from the merchant and then come back down. Oh, that's disappointing. But it's not a long walk. And this next boss we will be summoning someone in for. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do this? We're going to become human, go do the next boss fight, and then we're going to... Wow, this took so much longer when I replayed yesterday. Anyway, do the next boss. And we're going to level up with their souls and whatnot. They are super resistant to slash damage, which is what the Uchi does. That's why we will be summoning in a cooperator. For the simple reason that, honestly, if we just sit back, we can watch him kill the boss for us. And as I've said in the past, FromSoft doesn't really throw you a lot of lines, so why not take it when they do? Oh, the trap wasn't reset. Oh well. Ouch. Whoa, guys. What is with the anger? The only part of that I'm annoyed by is the fact that we wasted a humanity. It wouldn't be a Souls stream without dying. So, do this again. See, that just shows you how useful that trap is, if you can use it to your advantage. The first time I came to Sen's Fortress, I just ran in, sprung the trap, got hit, and then got assaulted by the two of them. Okay, let's try this again, just because it makes life easier. Doing pretty good on time. Oh yeah, that's what we haven't done yet. We're actually going to go do this real fast before I forget again. That was close. Ow. Yep. That's what I was telling you wanted to avoid. Oh, headache-inducing. It's alright. It's alright. It happens. That's why we have a ton of these. That cage key we picked up that unlocked the shortcut also is the key we need to free Logan. So that's what we gotta do real fast. Granted, Logan is going to be of no use to us for this character. Actually, when we get back to Firelink and talk to him, he's basically going to tell us we're not smart enough. And then offer his condolences for us being, unintelligent. What? You're kidding. We have to go break that wall down again? Alright. I guess. Let's do this. It's frustrating. Come on, buddy. Oh, hi. You? Come on. Let's, Ow! Good to know. Alright. Since Logan is useless on this playthrough, we will come get him after the boss. Because I'm tired of doing this now. So be it. It appears, the curse of Sen's Fortress is coming true. Like I said, not overly difficult, not as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but definitely annoying. Come on, guys. Stop hissing. Just come. I did have a comment on a previous video that was asking about kind of a more better explanation for the humanity mechanic. I do hope the answer I gave was satisfactory for that. Ooh. Uh-huh. Huh. Wonder where that giant went. That's interesting. Alright, so now that we're human, we'll come over here to summon Iron Tarkus. Now, the reason I'm not 100%ing areas on these streams and whatnot is because while I believe that it is worth exploring, there are some areas that I think people should fully explore by themselves first. This is more of a story thing, much less 100% thing. Alright, so while this guy is big, he's slow, and as you see, our attacks do next to nothing to him. Iron Tarkus, on the other hand, does decent damage. And if you're lucky, also, oh, he wasn't close enough to the edge. I'm gonna say, if you are lucky, you can get this guy to just go right over the edge when he falls back. Super funny. And that glowy right there, if you interact with it, is your point of no return. So before that happens, we are going to do a couple more things. Let's go down. We are going to... Oh, crap. We gotta go back up to go buy that last Titanite, large Titanite shard. Oh, getting confused what order I want to do things in. Alright. So let's try this again. There we go. Our Uchi will be plus 10 before an Orlando. There is a blacksmith in An Orlando too. It just takes a little while to get to him. So that's why I figure may as well just, go for this now. If you're really masochistic and enjoy punishment, you could go down to New Londo Ruins and pick up the next size Ember, which will allow you to get your weapon to plus 15 using Titanite chunks and a Titanite slab. We won't be doing that just because it is kind of an expensive thing to do. And by that, I mean the area is populated with a bunch of ghosts. And the ghosts you cannot fight, but they can hurt you unless you have activated an item called a Transient Curse. And Transient Curses can be purchased for 4,000 souls apiece.
Don't get yourself.
They are... To get through the area, I would say you need probably 2 or 3 of them. Actually, honestly, thinking about it, we could go down there doing with just one of them. Because you find more transient curses in the area. That's just an area that's easier to mess with a little later on. For now, we are going to prep for Anor Londo's notorious archers by going and getting some poison arrows. A little bit of a cheesy strategy, but so much easier than trying to actually fight them when we get to that point. You guys were always a joke before, but you're even worse now. Here, this sewer merchant is where we get our poison arrows from. Don't worry, we'll homeward bone back to Andre's bonfire before continuing on. So, while we don't need 99 of them, I'm going to buy 99 of them, just because poison arrows come in handy for quite a number of different things, actually. We're going to be at 99 on that. And we will now homeward bone. Um, Another quick thing to do is these boss souls here, we can use them to make semi-decent, well, pretty good weapons, really, when you think about it. But most of them, like the core of an iron golem, the weapons that you can make with it require a strength stat, so instead, we're just gonna eat it. And pretty sure there's one more that we have that we can just go ahead and eat. Okay. You get different values from them based on what you do. Like, the soul of Queelag, if you just consume it yourself, you get 8,000 souls. But if you feed it to the creepy sock puppet at Firelink, Framped, he'll give you 10,000 souls for it. Moonlight Butterfly, you get 12,000 souls from Framped to eat. So, we'll hold on to those for right now, because I don't really feel like doing that run back. Throw a couple levels here. Actually, we'll throw all 3 there. And then see where we are at. That off. We are still north of that halfway mark. That's okay. Keep it on for now. How much lighter is that? You know what? We are just going to wear this set just because it is a little lighter. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here and upgrade our bow just so it does a little better damage. I mean, with our dexterity stat, it has S tier scaling, which is the best. So currently, it's doing pretty good damage, but anyway, we are going to now go back up one final time. I did decide to bail on Logan, just because we're not going to be using him for this character. And, well, I have no loyalty to NPCs in general. Do this one more time. And then we're going to call it right at that golden ring. So the next episode we will start by traveling to Anor Londo and doing the first part of it. Is kind of a big area. Yeah, we're sitting at the longest episode so far, and yeah, that's what I mentioned, what I was talking about when I said Sen's Fortress could be an episode all by itself. So, back up here and call it. Alrighty. Have a good one.